For both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to start with you, Dante, though. When you made that strip sack, were you like, okay, now it's on, this is the moment, and we can come back and do this?
Absolutely. Before we even got into the locker room, Duron Harmon was just kind of preaching on the sideline, man, yo, this is gonna be a legendary comeback. It's gonna be something to tell our kids one day. And so nobody ever really gave up. We went into halftime knowing that we needed to make a play. We made our adjustments. We was able to do that. And first play coming back out, guys was just ready to go. And we had a TFL or a no gain, and then we just kind of fed off of that, and the wheel just started spinning.
Coming into the game, it looked like everybody was talking about Atlanta's offense. You looked at the Patriots and you knew that you could beat them, but at the same time, you're like, how you gonna stop these guys? I had you guys winning 38-34 because I was saying, how they gonna just completely stop this offense with Matt Ryan, with that backfield, with Julio Jones and Sanu and Gabriel? What was y'all attitude like coming into the game? How much were y'all worried about their offense?
We knew what they have. They have a great offense. Obviously, they have a great quarterback, great receiving crew, and then obviously their backs is a two-headed monster. So we knew it was going to be hard, but what we did a lot of the year was, not necessarily trying to stop guys, but making it hard for guys to score, making it hard for guys to be productive, and making guys do things that they're not usually doing.
Rob, Dante talks about halftime adjustments. That's something that's really interesting in this game, from an observer's point of view, because it was two different games. They were getting you offensively and defensively, and in the second half, they couldn't get a win offensively, defensively, special teams. It seemed like Coach Belichick he did something at half. Something happened at the half. What were those adjustments?
Well, we came in at half, and I think everyone had the understanding of, if we go out there and we play like we did in the first half and the second half, we're going to lose this game.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go out like that, especially the way it was going. It was almost embarrassing. It was a feeling of like, this isn't going to happen to us because we're a better team than this. And we made the adjustments.
What were they?
Again, there's multiple things that early in the game, they were able to run the ball. We had to stop the run. That was something that we knew, that the running backs were fast and they're very explosive. And I give both of them credit. They're both very good running backs. The first play, just how explosive Freeman is, it was amazing. So again, just coming into the halftime and really just regrouping and understanding that the first half is over, it's halftime. Let's just reset. And the second half is a completely different game. It's a new game. So you almost had to just restart a new game for the second half and forget about the first half. And we knew that if all three phases played together and for each other, one play at a time. It was going to take one play at a time, because if you start thinking, okay, 5 plays from now, what happened last play, it's not going to work. So that one play at a time mentality and everyone coming together, heart, mental toughness, everything.
Well, I'm going to get to the worry factor in one more sense. I'm done debating Tom Brady. He's the greatest ever. I can't deny it anymore. I'm trying to hold on to Montana. I just can't do it. Not after what I saw Sunday. He's the best ever. But when you saw Tom Brady throw that pick six, it's one thing when other guys make mistakes, but this dude is pretty close to flawless in postseason. The higher, the bigger the moment, the more this dude shows up. The attitude that you guys had at that particular moment in time when Tom Brady threw that pick six was what?
Shit, we got to have his back.
We got to go. We got to get the ball back to him.
It's been countless times. I've only been here for 5 years. There's been countless times where Tom has pulled the defense, threw us a ladder, threw us a rope. So, it's football. It's part of it. And, I think that's part of having a good team, is being able to whenever the other side of the ball is having adversity, the other side being able to stand up and bring the other side with it. And that's been the story kind of this season.
The wide receivers said that Tom Brady spoke to them. Did he say anything to the defense at halftime? Anything at all?
No.
There was no rah-rah. There was no, we got to go. There was none of that. We knew that we played bad. We knew that there was going to be adjustments, and we knew that whatever those adjustments was, that we had to be perfect, and we wasn't perfect, then there was no chance.
What I imagine did speak to the defense is when Collins was traded in the middle of a season, when the defense looked good, and you guys are always a powerhouse, and here you go again, and it's not like you guys are struggling in the season. Then all of a sudden, a guy who, from afar, it was like, boy, that guy can ball, gets traded. What kind of effect does that have on the team, especially the defense?
Well, I think that in this game, we all understand that there's certain things that are out of your control. And, you can't control them, and if you try to think about it and control it, it's not going to help your game and how you play. So, you know, for us, I think the best thing that we do is we just come to work every week as a group, and we just try to reset each week as a new week, new week, new week. After
Is that
each
why the
win,
Patriots
new
seem
week.
like a different, like one of the things that I imagine is impossible preparing for the Patriots if you're another team is it's a different team week to week, depending on what you
have
are.
to- I mean, the NFL, it's about matchups. It's about scheme. It's about, you know, what teams are running. So you have to be smart. You have to adjust. You have to adapt. You have to have players that can adjust. You have to have players that can play multiple positions. And I think that our coaching staff does a great job of understanding what talent, where guys need to be, what guys can play certain roles. And that's why the Patriots have been good for so long. I think we have a great group of guys on top of a great group of coaches who understand how to put us in the best position, and then you got the best coach of all time.
Last thing, and then you guys have to go. You both won one Super Bowl before in 2014. What is the difference, though, winning this? You had the Deflategate drama earlier this season, and then that type of comeback. How much sweeter was this one than your first?
A million times. I mean, obviously, you know, the first time of anything is overwhelming. But you know, again, like you said, for the adversity that we had in the first 4 games, and then, you know, having 3 different quarterbacks, and obviously not having Rob, and having guys, you know, put in certain situations who weren't ready at the time, but you know, it didn't matter. And the way that they responded and how well they did obviously showed, you know, how well of a team we are, chemistry, and I mean, it just means a lot. And I know it means a lot for Tom and, you know, what he's going through, and I mean, it just it feels good.
I mean, that's life. You know, like there's going to be adversity. There's ups and downs. There's things that hit you're not ready for, and you look back on them. You're like, wow, that was a blessing. I'm a stronger person mentally than I ever was, you know, because of those ups and downs and those obstacles. So this team, the mental toughness, the heart, you know, it really showed in that game.
I can't even front. I'm a Steelers fan. And I'm a native New Yorker. And I'm proud of y'all.
Yes.
Way to handle your business.
Congratulations,
Way to
you
handle your
guys.
business.
Thank you.
You
Way to handle
deserve
your
it
I'm a
all.
Giants
You earned
fan and a
it.
native New Yorker, and I hate you both.